Calificas para ser legal. ¿Quieres saber? Solo llama al abogado Andrés Mejer.
Number 5 is review social media of citizenship and visa applicants. Now, we previously talked about how the Department of State is asking for your last 5 years of email addresses and social media handles. We've also talked about how Customs and Border Patrol is asking for your phone and laptop when you enter the United States. They want to see what's in your stuff. Do they have a right to do it? I don't think so, but they believe that they do. The government will, now parts of this have been stopped, but the government will expand this to every application if allowed to do so. And look, in some cases, I think it's appropriate. Think about what you post on Facebook if you're on there daily. That's a lot of material for officers to evaluate and compare with your petition. And you're putting it in the public's field. So imagine, what happens if you frequently go to bars? Maybe you're a drunk. Let's deny your citizenship. What happens if you've traveled to states or you've made comments on marijuana use? Well, maybe you're a drug user. That's still a crime, a federal crime. Maybe we can deny you that way. Hey, did you marry but not update your status in social media to married? Why not? Maybe your marriage isn't valid. Do you have lots of pictures of social media with people of the opposite sex that aren't your partner or your siblings? Maybe your marriage is a sham. Do your posts and locations not match the addresses on your petition? Hey, if you said you've lived in New Jersey the past 10 years and every photo on Facebook is in Connecticut, well, that's weird. How did that happen? Let me give you another one. What happens if you have friends that have anti-American views? Well, maybe you're a terrorist. If you recall, when we talked about the social media in August, we talked about a Palestinian that got a full ride to Harvard and wanted to enter the United States. They reviewed his WhatsApp application and found anti-government posts, anti-US posts by someone in his WhatsApp group. Now, listen, I don't want terrorists in the United States any more than anybody else. But should the government have access to that? I think in some cases maybe it's appropriate, maybe it's gone too far. One thing's for sure. Be very careful what you post on social media, because it is a tool, and I honestly think it's a tool that the government should have access to. Now, is it going to make my life more complicated? Hell yeah. Is it going to make your life more complicated? Absolutely. But given where we are in society today, given the threats that we face, I think the government has the right to review what you're posting in the public sphere. When you're applying for your green card, when you're applying for a visa, I think it's appropriate that they request that information and get to evaluate it before they give you a visa. Now, I don't think they should have the right to search what you have and your phones and your contacts when you're disembarking an airplane. That I don't think is appropriate. But they're going to use it, and there's a lot of stuff there, so be careful.